Are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, no matter where it is, and you're part of a planet right now, I think this is something that you want to give your full attention. As a matter of fact, I'm excited that you're here. I'm excited to be here. I've got a good friend of mine that has a formula that he's come across. He's pretty much stumbled across this thing, and it's part madman, part genius here. But basically, it's a way to build a $2,000 per day online business in just a couple of days, actually, and it's something that takes less than an hour to set up. I don't want to give a lot of it away, so what I want to do is before we get started, before we jump right into this, I want to give everyone enough time to come in and to get situated. I want to give you time to make sure that you get rid of all of the distractions. So put away your phone, turn off Facebook, turn the news off, grab something to take notes with, right? And do me a favor, because of the value that you're going to get out of this, I want you to take notes the old-fashioned way. All right? Don't use your phone. Don't use a tablet. Don't use a mobile device. Grab a sheet of paper or a notepad and a pen or some type of writing utensil. Right? And I ask you to do that because as you write this stuff down and as you do it the old-fashioned way, you'll start to really understand the process that Aiden goes through today. All right? So if we can do that, then I think this will really benefit you. Now, let's start off. I want to see who we have here. So use that questions box and tell me where you're watching from and give me your name. If you've got a website, put your URL in there as well. We'll give you some publicity here. So tell me where you're watching from, give me your name, and if you have a URL or some type of a website, put your website in there. If you don't have a website address, what do you do? Tell us, where are you right now? What is it that you're trying to do business-wise? Do you have an online business, an offline business? Are you an affiliate marketer? Are you someone who develops their own products? Are you a coach? So we've got Donna in Louisiana. Good to have you, Donna. How's the weather out there in Louisiana? Joe from Ecuador. Good to have you, Joe. Marvin in Alabama. Marvin, you're not too far from me. I'm actually in North Carolina. All right, so we've got John up north in Ontario. Okay, a lot of good friends up in Canada, John, especially in that Ontario area. All right, so good to have you here. We've got Ellard. Ellard is in Seattle, a professional speaker. Awesome, awesome. Good to have you. We've got Allison in Vermont, all the way up north there. Lloyd from Florida. Good to have you, Lloyd. Greg in Vermont as well. So we've got a few folks from Vermont here. That's awesome. Um, what else? We've got Minnie, right, from Denmark. Good to have you, Minnie. Louisiana, Jesse. We've got Donna in Connecticut, my neck of the woods. I'm originally from Connecticut, Donna. Donna, what part of Connecticut are you from? Don in Kansas City. So we've got a nice audience here, a good audience from pretty much all over the place. New Haven, okay. So I'm actually from Bridgeport, born and raised, Donna. So good to have you there. And I think it's time to get started here. Who's ready to get started? Give us a big yes if you're ready to see this process, right? The $616,000 a year business process. All right, we've got a lot of yeses coming in. So with that said, I've got someone who I think is just a genius when it comes to developing businesses, specifically online businesses that generate a lot of money for his students. He's someone that's really passionate about the people that he works with. Um, and I think that's why I admire what he does so much, is because you find a lot of folks that are out there, right? And their goal is just to make money. They could give a damn about the people that they're teaching, their students. This guy is a little bit different. All right, so I want you to give him your full attention. And with that said, I want to bring on my guest, Aiden. Are you there?
Hey, I'm here. Thank you for that intro, Ty. Just before I dive in, I wanted to sound check. Just type a number 1 in the chat box if you can hear me and if you can see the screen, and it will be good to go. It looks like lots of ones are flying in here, so really responsive audience, which is great. That's good. That helps a lot. So, guys, today we're going to be talking about the system that we've used repeatedly to build six-figure online income streams, and in fact you're going to actually see a website that we set up in just 26 days and it got to an earning rate of over $600,000 per year. Now, before we do anything though, I want to ask you, what are you doing right now? Are you, with regards to your business, I mean, are you retired? Are you building an online income stream? What are you focused on? Are you selling on Amazon, affiliate marketing? Are you just starting out? Do you work a day job? Info products, what are you doing at the moment? Okay, we've got some people saying they're doing email marketing, some people doing Kindle, that's an interesting one. We've got a few people here who are retired. Philip says he's starting from scratch. Don says working a day job. Allard says motivational speaking. We've got Alison doing Shopify. Don is doing online store and Amazon. Great. Okay, well, there's a diverse group of people here, which is great. Now, what I want you to know is that regardless of what you're doing right now, or regardless of what you've done in the past, the system that I'm going to be showing you today is something that absolutely you can do, because it doesn't matter where you are, and the system that we're about to share with you has helped lots of people from all walks of life build lucrative online businesses. This is a method that is better than anything I've ever seen before, anything else I've ever seen before online. We've had people like Bob, who's gone, making money on his first day doing this. David, who said he sold 5 products on his, and he's never sold anything before. Here's someone who's doing $28,000 per month. This is a Facebook post. I'm going to talk more about the Facebook group as we progress here. It works incredibly well. Okay, so hopefully you're excited. You should be excited, because this is a very special workshop that we've got here for you today. Now, my name is Aidan Booth. I'm from New Zealand originally, hence the funny accent. And I live in Buenos Aires, Argentina these days. I started internet marketing for geographic freedom, and the reason I wanted geographic freedom is because I met my wife. I actually met her in the United States on a holiday vacation, but I had to go back to New Zealand, and she went back to Argentina, and I wanted to come over to Argentina. I wanted to be able to live in Argentina, my girlfriend at the time, so I shifted over here, and I needed to find a way to have that income coming in so that I could actually survive, and I looked at online marketing, and thank God I did, because the rest is history, and today I'm able to live in Argentina or anywhere I want and enjoy that geographic freedom. Steve, my business partner, he comes from a completely different background. He's from corporate America. He lives in Chapel Hill, United States, and he used to work as a vice president of a Fortune 500 pharmaceuticals company, and he started online business because he was simply sick and tired of the rat race. Okay, he was sick and tired of working for the man. So the reason I tell you all this is because I think it's important that you know who's here talking to you today. We've got over 22 years of combined experience online, and the method that we're going to be sharing is by far the best, most effective method that we've seen in all those years. Here you can see a screenshot showing how one website went from $0 to $1,688 per day in 26 days. This was a brand new website. Now, 26 days. Who would like to be able to do something like that? Just type a yes in the chat box if that looks interesting to you. Even if you'd like 10% of that, so maybe in 26 days you'd be quite happy with $168 per day. It's totally doable. Here's one of our students who did $29,000 in their first 30 days. This is a PayPal screenshot. This is a PayPal screenshot. If you've got a PayPal account, if you already have a PayPal account, just type a 1 in the chat box. I just want to survey the audience here to see okay, so most people are typing in number 1. Looks like, okay, that's great. Well, PayPal is actually the thing that we use to process our payments for the most part. So if you've already got a PayPal account, you've already got one piece of the puzzle. Here is a screenshot showing some traffic. 165,000 visitors in 30 days. I mean, how is that even possible, right? I'm going to be showing you absolutely every part of the system so you can see exactly how this works. What I want you to do though is get rid of any distractions. This is an exclusive workshop, okay? This is only being shown one time. It's a private workshop that we're doing with Ty because I'm friends with Ty and I saw him recently at an event and we decided we would be able to do this, but you can't see this anywhere else. Get ready to take some notes and ask questions. We've got one of our team here, Brent. He's in the background answering questions. I'm going to personally answer as many of your questions as I possibly can. And there's one coming in now from Toussaint who says, is this newbie friendly? Absolutely, and you'll see why that is in just a moment as we progress here. So to build a $100,000 per year business in 60 days with one simple website, $100,000 per year is $274 per day. Okay, if you're earning $274 per day, you're earning $100,000 a year. Okay, and what we're talking about is $100,000 profit, okay, per year. To do that, you need three things. You need the right product. Okay, you're going to be selling a product. You need to have the right product. You need to have a platform that converts a visitor into a buyer, and you need to have reliable, targeted traffic. They are the three magic ingredients. Get those three things right, and you can make sales every time. Now, step one is to choose a proven product. What we're talking about here today is physical products, okay? Simple little physical products. Now, you've probably heard a lot about selling physical products online in recent times. What we're talking about, though, is being able to do it without needing to buy any inventory up front or have any of the other hassles normally associated with e-commerce businesses, okay? And you'll see what I mean by this as we progress here. Now, the type of products that we want are things that are already selling online, okay? We don't want to be an inventor. We don't want to be the first person to sell something. We want to take a product which is 100% proven, validated, that it's got an existing market and it's selling already. That's the type of product that we want. We want it to be Facebook friendly so that people are going to see it on Facebook and click on it on Facebook, okay? We want it to have a good margin, and we want a hungry audience. Now, you might be wondering, how are we selling physical products without having to hold any inventory? And it's a good question, and in a few moments' time we're going to give you an overview of the entire system, and you'll see how everything falls into place here. So step one is to choose a simple physical product. Okay, it could be a kitchen gadget, it could be a photo frame, it could be a little telescope, it could be anything. Okay, any little simple physical product. Step two is to create your platform. And by the way, I'll show you an example of a real website and a real product as we progress here. Step two is to choose your platform, create your platform. Now, what we like to do is build a simple website, drive traffic to it, and then make sure that website is very well optimized so that we can convert our visitors into buyers. Now, we like to aim for $1 per visitor. Type in number 1 in the chat box if you've already got a website. If you already have a website, it could be about anything. And type a 2 if you don't have a website. And it's absolutely fine if you do or if you don't. That's absolutely fine. I'm just doing a bit of a quick survey here. So it looks like, I would say probably 70 or 80% of people here do have a website, and some people don't, okay? Imagine this for a moment. If you could earn $1 for every visitor that comes to your website, $1 for every visitor. If you get 30 visitors per day, you earn $30 profit per day. If you get 100 visitors per day, you earn $100 profit per day. Would that be something that would be quite exciting? Absolutely it would, right? And it's absolutely doable. So we aim for $1 profit per visitor, okay? And what we actually do is we create image-based websites. Our websites have over 90% images on them, very little text. Now what this means is that they're very fast to set up, and they're not complicated either because they're just image-based websites. So point and click, easy peasy. Step 3 is to drive targeted traffic, okay? Who here has got a Facebook account or has, let me ask that again, has anyone here ever tried doing a Facebook ad before? Type a 1 if you've tried doing a Facebook ad before, and it's absolutely fine if you haven't, or type a 3 if you haven't, but you've heard a little bit about Facebook advertising. Okay, so it looks like about a 50-50 split. Some people have tried Facebook ads, some people haven't, but they know about a little bit about Facebook advertising. Now, what I want you to know is that Facebook is in an absolute golden age for marketers. traffic has never been so easy, it's never been so cheap, and it's never been so targeted as it is right now. Okay, we are able to literally laser focus groups of people and drive them to our websites. So here you can see how we are able to drive thousands and thousands of visitors, and I'm going to go into these details in just a moment, but thousands of visitors and make hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in sales every single day. One thing that we can do with Facebook is we can target overlapping audiences. So imagine for a moment that you want to target someone. Let's say, let me give you a simple little example. Imagine that you are selling an iPhone case, and it's a Chicago Bulls iPhone case. Okay, it's a basketball iPhone case about the Chicago Bulls. One way that you could target people on Facebook using a Facebook ad is to target people who like Chicago Bulls basketball team and have an iPhone. If you could target those two things, then you are focused in on the people that will potentially buy your product because they've got an iPhone, and you'll even up the chances of them buying it even more because they have openly said that they like the Chicago Bulls. Okay, these are called overlapping audiences, and it allows you to very specifically target special groups of people who are waiting to buy your product. Okay, it's very, very powerful, and the interface looks a little bit like this. You can say, okay, these are the people that I want to see my advertisement. People who are interested in Facebook for Business and interested in Aweber or Infusionsoft or GetResponse or iContact. This is called overlapping audiences, flex audiences, and targeting multiple people from different groups. Now, here we can see what we've done here is we've said we want to include people in our advertisement target who like or are interested in American Airlines, British Airlines, and or United Airlines. Okay, so they must like one of those, and they must also like either of Lonely Planet, Frommer's, or Rough Guides. These are travel guides. Okay, but we don't want anyone who is interested in EasyJet or Southwest Airlines. This is just an example, but targeting those people in the United States, we've got an audience of 530,000 people. 530,000 people. Is this making sense so far? I don't expect you to understand everything. Just type yes in the chat box if you're kind of following where I'm going here with this audience targeting, because it's absolutely key, and I want to make sure that everyone gets it. And if you don't get it, you can type in a question. That's absolutely fine. I'm going to recap on anything that's necessary. Okay, but that's how you laser focus your audience. And by laser targeting your audience, it means that you can make insane profits. Okay, now I mentioned a moment ago that we like to earn $1 per visitor. $1 per visitor. On this screenshot here, you can see on the left-hand side we're earning 37 cents per visitor. Okay, most people would kill for that, but it doesn't really hit our benchmark. On the right-hand side here, you can see that we're earning $1.09 per visitor. We had 915 visitors, and we earned $1,005. Okay, 915 visitors, $1,005. Here's another example. Now this here shows one ad that we were running, but we split it between females and males. Here we can see that for the females we had 123 people click on our ad, 123 clicks from the females. That resulted in $277. So that's $2.25 per visitor. That's what we're earning. The males, we were earning 67 cents per visitor. So what would you do if you had that kind of data and you could see that the females were earning you much, much more money, more than double the money, actually triple, than the men? What would be the logical thing to do? Exactly. Bill got it. You would focus on the females and you'd scale the females. Yep. And that's exactly what we do. We identify a special segment of people that are converting for us, and we then scale our ads based on that. Okay, so again, here's another example: $1.71 per visitor, $2.84 per visitor. But what really matters here is return on investment. Okay, so earning $1 per visitor is a great indicator. That means you're definitely doing something right, because not many people can actually achieve that. But return on investment is king. Okay, and what we like to do is spend $1 and make $2. Okay, so by the way, we are talking about Facebook advertising here, but we're talking about using it in with micro budgets. So our budgets when we start one of these campaigns, we're talking about spending $3 per day. $3 per day, that's our initial budget when we start these campaigns. So a micro budget which we then scale. So here you can see on the screen that we spent, up here, we spent $272 and we made $799 back in revenue. Okay, so here we are 2.9xing the money that we're spending. Okay, we're like tripling our money. Here we're almost multiplying our money by 6. Okay, so we spent 169 and made 1,005. Now, what do you do if you spend $3 and make $9? What's the logical thing that you want to be doing? You want to be scaling up. If you've got some special audience where you're spending $1 and you're making $5 back every time, then you want to be spending as much money as you can, because you're more than quadrupling your money. Okay, and that's exactly what we do, and that's why we're able to very, very quickly scale up and earn a lot of money from this. So here you can see different age brackets on the left-hand side there. You can see we're segmenting out by age bracket, and different age brackets are converting at different rates. And this varies depending on what product you're selling. Obviously, some products are more targeted to young people, some products are more targeted to older people, and that's fine. But the key here is to know what's your demographic and what's working for you, and then laser focus on that audience. Does that make sense? Is everyone following me so far? If you're following me so far, just type a 1 in the chat box. I just want to make sense that I just want to make sure I'm not going too fast for anyone. Yep. Okay, great. All right. So we aim for 100% return on investment, doubling our money. So how do you hit $1 per visitor and 100% return on investment? There's 3 vital levers that we like to focus on. The first is what we call cost per click. This is how much you're paying for each visitor. And remember, we start with micro budgets of $3 per day. The second thing that we focus on is conversion rate. So what is the percentage of people that see your ad that end up buying? That's the conversion rate. And the third magic ingredient is earnings per sale. How much do you make each time you sell a product? They are the 3 vital levers, and depending on how you change each one of them, it's going to majorly affect what your return on investment is. Okay, so a system recap. We're talking about 3 main things here. The right product, you need the right product, you need a platform that converts, and you need reliable, targeted traffic. Okay, now you've probably heard that e-commerce is growing in a huge way. Okay, it's growing in a huge way. In fact, it's going to double in the next 3 or 4 years. Okay, it's an enormous industry, $1 trillion industry, and regular people just like you and me are spending $5.6 billion per day online, e-commerce. Okay, so it's huge, and the number of daily active Facebook users is going up every single month. Okay, now what this means is that there's more and more people who are available to advertise to, and more and more people who are spending money online. That bodes well for people that are involved with e-commerce. Okay, now what you're seeing on screen here is the traditional business operation. Okay, this is you on the left-hand side here, and this is a traditional e-commerce operation. This is how we've traditionally sold physical products online for many years now. So what typically happens is you're sitting at home and you decide, I want to sell photo frames. So what you'll do is you'll buy, I don't know, 200 photo frames. You'll have to pay some money up front maybe you're paying $10 each. So you buy 200 photo frames, $10 each, that's $2,000. You send $2,000 to your supplier, and they eventually are going to send you the photo frames. Okay, so you're going to have this big box of photo frames arrive at your house. You're then going to set up your website, okay, and you're going to try to start selling. Now, you've got 200 photo frames sitting in a box, which, if you're lucky, you're going to start selling at a trickle. Or perhaps you'll say, you know what, I want to sell them on Amazon. Amazon's great for e-commerce, let's sell them on Amazon. Okay, same thing. You're going to have the stock sitting there, and you're eventually going to make money when it sells. Okay, but there's no guarantee that it's going to sell, and in the meantime, you've got all this inventories filling up your garage or whatever. That's the traditional online e-commerce operation, and don't get me wrong, I mean, this is a great system. We've used it for many, many years, and we continue using it today. But there's an even better system, and this here is the way that we're recommending you do this. So firstly, instead of ordering some product, the very first thing you do is build a website. You just build a website, and you put up, you put your photo frames on your website so that people can buy them. And then after you've built your website, you haven't spent any money, okay, you've just built a website. Someone's going to come to the website and they're going to buy the photo frame. Now, you might be selling that photo frame for $30. The moment they buy the photo frame, you get $30 in your pocket. After you've got that $30 in your pocket, only after you've received the money, at that point, you say to the supplier, hey, I sold a photo frame, send it off to Joe, he lives in San Francisco. Okay, so you then pay the supplier, you pay them $10, so you've got a $20 difference there, and the supplier will send it directly to the end customer. Does this make sense? Can you see how this operation works? Yes, right? It's a modern way of selling physical products online, and that's exactly what we're doing here. And it gives you inevitable results. Your results become inevitable. It's no longer a game of chance because you control everything, and it works fast. You don't have to put any money down until you've already sold the product. So it's the perfect system, and because of this, your earning potential is huge. It's absolutely huge. Now, type a yes in the chat box if you want to see this website. This here is the website, and in fact, I'll even take you into the back end and show you the type of money that you can make from this. Yeah, okay, I'll show you this website in just a moment. Okay. Here is the website. Let me see if I can just pull it up here. This here is the website. This is the type of thing that we sell here. This is a little utensil kit. Outdoor products. Okay, simple website selling outdoor products. Now, let me come into the reporting section, and I'm just going to 1st of September. We'll go like this. This is what you'll see when you're in the inside, and here you can see sales of average $852 per day. Okay, so today is the 22nd, $22,264 in gross sales, average $834 per day, day after day after day after day, selling outdoor equipment, selling backpacks, selling shoes, selling watches, selling beanies, selling hats, selling sandals, selling cooking equipment. Okay, this plane works, and it's incredibly powerful. It's incredibly powerful. Simple little website, all right? Now, who was excited by that? Just type yes in the chat box if you were excited by that. Dale, I didn't see your question, but if you type it in again, I'll watch out for it. Yeah, it's pretty exciting stuff, right? It's pretty exciting stuff. Now, this website, how does it work? Well, we set up a simple little Facebook ad. You can see an example of a Facebook ad here for some little minions, okay? And we laser target the people who might be interested in buying this. Visitor lands on the website, some people buy, and when an order is placed, you instantly get money in your PayPal account. Once you have the money, you tell the supplier to send the product directly to the buyer. You never touch the product and you don't pay in advance. So I've given you a quick look behind the scenes already. Here are the first 7 days that this website existed. In the first 7 days of this website's life, it did 23 sales of different items, 19 orders. Okay, it averaged $22 net sales per day, $32 gross sales per day. This is the first 7 days. First 7 days. Here you can see the first month. Look at that blue line going up. That means each day we're earning more and more and more. $14,599 in the first month. I mean, that is off the charts, but that's exactly what we're doing, okay? Now, it's very easy to scale because the earning potential for each website is virtually limitless. I mean, what would you do? What would you do if you kind of max out your website? You just start another one, okay? But the Outdoors website that we have shown you is a $600,000 per year business. How many of those do you really need to satisfy your goals? Okay. Here you can see some income screenshots. These are from my PayPal account. You can see November $99,000, December $117,000, January $391,000, February $63,000, March $78,000. Here's a different PayPal account. Shows $16,000 first 15 days of March this year. Here's a bank account. This bank account shows withdrawals coming into the bank account every other day. So 4,000, 2,000, 1,500, 3,100. Every few days, money rolling into the bank account. I mean, this is real. This is 100% real. This is the big opportunity online right now. I mean, you can piggyback on this major e-commerce trend and you can cash in by using this laser targeting that, to be honest, hardly anyone knows how to even properly do it. Okay, most online sellers have no idea. Most online sellers just don't do it. There's a lot of people that are selling pretty crappy courses out there that don't even know how to do this stuff. That's a huge opportunity for you because it means you can swoop in and clean up, and now is the time to build a life-changing real business. So I've given you a bit of an introduction. You've really got 2 paths that you can take. One is to go it alone, and this is completely doable. Okay, this is how I got started. You'll have some bumps in the road. You'll need to do a lot of trial and error. It's going to take you a lot longer, probably much, much longer going it alone. Okay, 24 months. That's how long it took me to earn my first, to get to the point where I was earning at a rate of $100,000. 24 months. 2 years it took me to be earning $274 per day. And I did this while I was working a 9-hour per day job that I hated. I was getting up at 4 a.m. every morning. That's the slow way. 8 to 12 weeks is the amount of time it takes our most dedicated students to hit a run rate of $100,000 when nothing else would work for them. This is Brent, who is actually on the call with us right now. He's behind the scenes answering questions right now. Now, Brent got to, actually in 53 days, the first 53 days that Brent was using the system, he got to $74,653 income. That's how much he actually earned in 53 days. Pretty amazing. This is John. John pulled in. John made $125,743 in 30 days using the exact same tried and tested method we've been explaining here today. And we've got tons of results. This here is a Facebook page that I run with a small group of people who Steve and I coach. And just the number of success stories are absolutely amazing. Look at this. Alan says on day one he did $115 in sales. This is Travis. My biggest order so far, totally unexpected. He did $180 in one order. What about this one here? This one here did 863 sales in 2 days. Here's another one. 82 orders in a day. One single day. 1,467 in sales. This is Ricardo. I just got to $5,000. Okay, these are just real people who have been in the trenches, done what we told them to do, and are getting amazing results. This is what Jason says. Hi everyone, been a while since I posted here, but I wanted to let you all know that I did over $1,000 in sales yesterday and have averaged over $700 per day for the past 2 weeks. This is beyond amazing for me and my family. If you told me I'd be doing $1,000 or more per day a couple of months ago, I would have fallen off my chair laughing. I'm so grateful to be part of this amazing group and for the life-changing training from Steve and Aidan. And he goes on, okay. Success leaves clues. Being able to follow in the footsteps of people who have already done what you want to do is one of the fastest paths to success. So the reality here is you can start building a real online business today, okay, regardless of what you've done in the past. It doesn't matter if you're retired. It doesn't matter if you're currently working on some Shopify system. It doesn't matter if you're doing Kindle. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're a complete newbie. Everyone starts somewhere, and we've had people from all walks of life who have taken the system and absolutely ran with it and built life-changing incomes. We've sold millions and millions of dollars online over the past decade. Okay, we're constantly in the top couple of sellers on ClickBank. Okay, we do hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month on our e-commerce websites. The reason I'm showing you this is because I want you to know that we've been there and we've done that. Okay, but I also want you to know that what really inspires us to keep driving forward at the cutting edge of online business is helping amazing people like you to get life-changing results. And let me tell you, we never get tired of hearing heartwarming messages from our students. I mean, that never gets old. This is John, who I introduced you to a moment ago. John says, in my first 30 days, I made over $125,000 in sales. Working with Aidan and Steve has changed my business in a way that no one else has ever been able to do before. It's a complete game changer. Everything keeps improving on a month-to-month basis. $125,000 in sales. This is Rob. Rob lives in the UK. I've managed to grow my business from virtually nothing to $10,000 per month. This is Adrian in Las Vegas, and he says, since working through Aidan and Steve's program, my online business has grown from nothing to the point where it allows me to pay for my daughter's private school and my other daughter's daycare. It's growing every week. I can't wait to see where it goes from here. The stories go on and on and on. Mark, $18,000 in his first month. Patrick and Kelly, they're in Australia, $20,000 per month. James, $10,000 per week. The stories go on and on and on. Now you might be wondering, why is the student success rate so high? And there are a lot of different factors here, but one of the most important ones is our unique test bed system. Now, unlike most online systems, using the system that we use, you can actually test the profitability at the very beginning of the process. And this is a game changer because it allows you to see what works and see what doesn't work very quickly so that you can turbocharge your results without spending a huge amount of money on advertising and other things. And anyone can do this. Okay, this could be you. We get these kind of comments on webinars every single week from people who are absolutely crushing it, but people who have come from just regular backgrounds. Okay, and as I said, it works for anyone. There's no barriers to entry, there's no experience required, there's no ongoing costs. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. There's no technical issues. It's simple. Okay, and in 60 days you can be at a rate of earning $274 per day, which is $100,000 per year. All you have to do is follow the proven formula. We want you to be the next success story, and we are certain that you can do it. And I'm going to back this up in a moment. I'm going to do something pretty crazy here for you in just a moment. But what we've done is we've put together a complete package of training, tools, and hand-holding support to give you everything you need to change your life with this business right now. Everything you need to build this business for yourself is included in our 100K Factory Ultra Edition program. Okay. Now, we first released 100K Factory Ultra Edition about 4 or 5 months ago, and since then we've just been working with the group of people that came in with us and helping them build their successful business. Now, a lot of the Facebook comments that and proof screenshots that I showed you so far are from people who were in this program. So we opened it up about 4 or 5 months ago. This is the first time that we have reopened it, okay? And I'm going to show you how you can participate in just a moment. But what this can do for you is give you unlimited family time. It can give you a secure retirement. I mean, how much money do you really need for retirement? Would an extra $5,000 per month be good for you? And that's just scratching the surface. The bottom line here is you can get financial freedom you've always wanted, location freedom you've always wanted, and the ultimate, time freedom to live life on your terms. The bottom line is when you're working in your own business from home, you can do whatever you want to do, and there is no income earning ceiling. Okay, the 100K Factory Ultra Edition is a 3-step or a 3-phase system. First, the very first thing that we do is focus on quick cash flow. We focus on getting you from $0 to $274 per day in 60 days. So 60 days from now, earning $274 per day. Phase 2 is about income automation. It's about working less and earning more, and phase 3 is about strategic expansion. In the first 8 weeks in phase 1, we focus on making you money just as fast as humanly possible. This is what we do, okay? And phase 1 is about these 7 steps. So the very first thing that you'll do is you'll choose a product, okay? And you'll test profitability of that product. So you might say, look, Aidan, I want to sell this photo frame. So I'll show you how to test the profitability. We will focus on a specific demographic. We'll create a simple little website and we'll start sending traffic to it. Okay, and then we'll optimize, and then we will rinse and repeat. That's the 7-step process, and we go through all of that in your first few weeks when you're in the program. Now, the 100K Factory Ultra Edition is built around 6 core pillars. You can see 5 of them on the screen here. The first is the 100K code. This is the $0 to $100,000 in 60 days earning formula. Okay, this is the secret system that we've been able to use, rinse and repeat, replicate over and over again to build these $100,000 income streams. The second thing is the command center. Now, a few people said, well, is it difficult to build the websites? I'm technically challenged. I haven't done this before. What the command center allows you to do is install and build your website at the push of a button. Okay. The third thing is the 100K case study. This is a module by module approach. We've got a bunch of different modules that walk you through every step of the process. The fourth thing is the 100K converter. This is a secret weapon that effortlessly converts visitors into buyers. We've got coaching as well, the 100K coaching. And this program that we're opening up here today is very, very limited. And the reason is because of the coaching. And I'll explain more about that shortly. So the 100K code, this is the top secret recipe. This is the first pillar, the first part of the system. It's about injecting cash flow, getting automation, income automation, and strategic expansion. This is the recipe, okay? Pillar number 2 is the command center. This allows you to build, install, and populate your website in a matter of seconds just by pushing a few buttons. It scans and identifies the best product opportunities. Once you've found them, it allows you to suck them into your website with the push of a button, okay? Module 3 is about tracking vital metrics and focusing on fulfillment. So when you get an order, one of the problems that a lot of e-commerce systems have is that you have to manually fill out the order process, okay? But with this, what we do is we've set it up so that you can just push one button and it's all done for you, and create captivating images in seconds. Now, the 100K Command Center costs us over $30,000 to develop, and it's got a value of $2,997. The module training is the next thing, and this is where we show you how you can go through this step by step by step. You see absolutely everything on video, and you can walk through the whole thing immediately. It's not drip fed. Everything is there in the members area waiting for you. In fact, I'll actually show you that in a moment here. We've also got weekly milestone checkpoints, things that you have to do each month to make sure that you're progressing along the system, and over-the-shoulder mentoring as well to get you to your 60-day goal. Now, the next thing we've got is the 100K Converter. These are all the different tools that we've got integrated to allow you to convert your visitors into buyers. Okay, convert visitors into buyers. Pillar number 5 is the coaching. Now this is arguably the most valuable and most important part of this entire system. And the reason that it's so important is because you're getting direct access to Steve, direct access to me, and our expert coaches to help you get from A to Z. I mean, we will carry you kicking and screaming to the finish line if we have to, okay? Because that's part of the process here. That's part of the coaching. We've got stamp for approval support, so we'll give you the green light on important marketing decisions. We've got a technical support desk. Okay, market analysis. If you're worried about which niche to start in, which market to start in, don't be. We can just give you a niche. This level of support involves a huge investment of time on our part. Now, Steve and I, we charge $12,000 per year for one-on-one coaching. We've got a team of expert coaches that work with us behind the scenes. Now, these are people that are using this system, earning thousands per month from it, and they could easily charge $5,000 per year minimum for coaching. And so you're not just getting access to Steve and me, you're getting access to the expert coaches as well. Now the 6th pillar that I haven't mentioned so far is the private CEO certified Facebook group. Okay, now this is not for tire kickers. You need to qualify to get access to this Facebook group, but don't worry, it's easy. Just follow our system and we will show you how you can get set up and be part of this group. Now being part of this community is amazing. Okay, Steve and I, we're in there every day. People are sharing success stories. It's absolutely amazing. Now there is a catch. There are 3 important limitations. We've got 3 special bonuses for action takers, and these bonuses are only available to the people who invest in this webinar right now. Okay. The first bonus is called the Beta Society. Now the Beta Society is an exclusive group of inner circle members who work directly with us and who are invited to test out new systems, software and strategies that we develop. By being part of this secret society, you'll get to enjoy priority access to things that we develop, new things we develop in the future. So that's the first bonus here. The second bonus is Bounce Breaker. Bounce Breaker is a software suite which allows you to get more people engaging on your website. So create more email subscribers, get more people interacting with your website, visiting key pages on your website. You're getting access to the beta program, which is invite only. You're getting complete access to that for life. The third thing is a whole set of e-commerce theme sets. Different themes that you can use on your e-commerce website. These are not part of the curriculum, but you will get these. So here's a recap of what you're getting. You're getting the 100K code. This is the recipe. You're getting the command center. That's going to allow you to install your website at the push of a button. You're getting the case study, the converter, the coaching, okay? 1 year of coaching from us, plus the community, and those 3 bonuses. The value here is enormous. I mean, if you add these things up, it comes to $25,240. Now, what we haven't spoken about is the development, okay? We've spent $68,500, actually over that, in developing this. And the reason I tell you this is because I want you to know that this is not just some crappy WordPress plugin that we've thrown together. This is a complete, comprehensive tool suite that you can use to build your business. Now, this is extremely limited today, guys. What we've done is we've told Ty that we will make this available to 20 people only. Okay, so there's a lot of people on this call right now. The first 20 to jump in are going to get access to this. Our personal time is being invested here, which is why we can't just let hundreds and hundreds of people into this. Okay, getting to $1,688 per day in 26 days. I mean, this is the most exciting program that we have ever released. This is an exclusive private invitation to participate. If you go to 100kfactory.com, you'll see that it says it's sold out. It's not open to the public. The doors are closed, okay? But today, we will take 20 new members in. So there's 20 spots available only. You can start immediately. Everything's ready to go. Everything is waiting for you on the inside, and you can start immediately. We have no plans to ever reopen this. This is not going to be available for long. We first released the Ultra Edition training program back in April. This is the first and last time that we're planning on accepting new members into this program. This has the potential to change your life, okay? Now this has got immense value, guys. You won't pay $29,496 and it won't cost you $14,997 either. $9,997. If all this does is allow you to clear your debts and pay the rent, pay the mortgage every single month, would it be worth investing $9,997 in? Or if all this does is set you up for a comfortable retirement where perhaps you're earning $5,000 per month, month after month after month, would it be worth investing $9,997 in? Hopefully you can see that it would be worth every penny. But we want to make this as affordable as possible. We know that $9,997 simply is not affordable to everyone. Okay, so for the 20 people that join us here today, and I'm confident that we will sell out on this workshop right now, we're going to give you complete access for $2,997. In fact, you can get started for even less. We've got a $500 discount if you go to 100kfactory.com/tie. Now, we only have 20 spots available, so if you're going to jump in, I want you to type your name in the chat box so that we can just congratulate you on that. Now, what I want you to know is that there is a huge bonus for the first 10 people who register right now. Now, guys, there is a 100% money-back guarantee. I'm going to talk about that in just a moment. Firstly, though, I want to talk about what the first 10 people who register are going to get. Now, the first 10 people to sign up to this are going to get access to the 2-day Success Summit. This was a live streamed 2-day event that we did. You're getting all of the recordings to that. That's for the first 10 people. Okay, so in this 2-day event, we spoke about traffic and conversion. We had student showcases, business model expansion plans, advanced training, automation strategies, and much, much more. So if you're in the first 10 people, then you're going to get access to this. And I can see that Martin has already jumped in, Craig is jumping in, Joe has jumped in, and Serena is in. Okay, so 4 people have jumped in already. Now, there's a 100% money-back guarantee here. You've got 60 days to test this out for yourself. You can go to 100kfactory.com/tie. That's 100kfactory.com/TY, and you can sign up and you can get started today. We are 100% committed to your success, and we'll do whatever it takes for as long as it takes to ensure that you succeed with this. Okay, Brent, if you could put that special link in the chat box now, that would be great. So it's 100kfactory.com/tie. Now, you might be wondering, okay, well, that's great. I'm 100% covered for the investment in 100K Factory Ultra Edition, but what happens if I follow the training and I just can't get it to work? I'm extremely excited today to announce something that we have never done before, something that you never see anyone doing online. Not only are we offering a 100% refund guarantee, we're also offering an additional $500 cash, nothing to lose guarantee on top of that. So as long as you follow every step of the training curriculum without deviation and actively use our stamp of approval and coaching system, we guarantee to buy back your business from you for $500 if for some weird reason you're unable to make sales. We are going above and beyond, okay, above and beyond here, and that's how confident we are. So we want to change your life. We don't want anything to prevent you from giving this a try. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain here. Not only are we giving you a 60-day money-back guarantee, but we're also giving you $500 cash guarantee on top of that. So we've just had Christian has jumped in and Philip has jumped in as well. So it looks like we've had, and I also see that Melissa has jumped in, Ho has jumped in, and Robert has jumped in. It looks like we've got 9 people that have jumped in already. Okay, now don't wait any longer to sign up, guys. The 100 spaces will fill up fast. Actually, not 100. That should say 10 spaces for the bonus, typo there, and 20 in total. They will sell up fast, and once they're gone, they are gone. Okay, so when 20 people are in, we will close this. If you visit the URL below and it says sold out, then I'm sorry, but that means you have missed out. By waiting just one more day to register, you risk letting technical issues, life, or anything else get in your way. Once 20 people have registered, that is it. We need to lock this down so we can work with you. 0 extra people will be allowed in. So don't delay, go to that URL you can see on the screen right now. Okay, so here's an exclusive bonus that Ty and I have put together for you. The first special bonus is VIP red carpet support. So there is a support email that people in this training program get. Now you won't get that. You'll get VIP red carpet support, so you'll be helped by me and by our coaches on a priority basis. That's the first thing. You'll also get the Amazon Physical Product Academy. These are all bonuses, guys, for the people that the 20 people that are jumping in here today. And it looks like we are up to 13 people who have jumped in now. And I'll read out those other names in just a moment. Amazon Physical Product Academy, Kindle Cashflow Academy, Facebook Lead Mastery, and the private scale list. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about these bonuses because they are exactly that, just bonuses. They're very valuable bonuses because, you know, this one here shows you how to make money on Kindle. This one here shows you how to drive leads from Facebook. This one here is a list of 53 pre-researched ideas that you can use, so you don't have to go through and, you know, think of your own ideas. You can simply use these ones if you want to. Now, as I said, 100% money back guarantee. We do have another little big surprise for you in a second here. But firstly, why should you invest in the 100K Factory Ultra Edition? The number one reason is time, because you can condense your learning curve from years into just 12 weeks. So big surprise, number one, there's a $215 gift for anyone who joins today, those 20 people. And that is free hosting for an entire year. Okay, so we've done a deal where you can get hosting which is worth $17.99 per month. You can get it free for an entire year. That's the first bonus. The other big surprise, and a few people were asking about it, is that we do have a payment plan. If you want to take the payment plan, you can get started for $997. That's 3 payments of $997. The link is 100kfactory.com/TY2. That's TY2. Okay. Now, most people will take the one-time payment plan because it saves $493, and a lot of people have already jumped in with that. If you want the 3-part payment plan, though, you can get started today from $997, 3 payments. So the special link is on the screen there, 100kfactory.com/TY2. Okay, 100kfactory.com/TY2. And Brent, if you could chuck that link in the chat box as well, that would be great. It's your turn to succeed online, guys. And I can see that Christian, I saw that you had already jumped in. Michael is in. Bill is in, and Edwin is in. So guys, if you've got a question, now is the time to ask it. Thank you so much to everyone that has put your trust in us and jumped in already. I can guarantee you that you're going to be, you know, you're in for a real treat with this program, and I'm going to actually take you into the members area shortly and just show you what's waiting for you there on the inside. If you're in the process of jumping in and you want to be one of those last, how many is it? I think we've got about 5 spots left. If you want to be one of those last 5 spots that can participate in this, get the coaching from us and the hand-holding support until you reach your goals, then if you're in the process of jumping in, just type your name in the chat box so that we can add you to that special list, and we'll make sure that you get that. So, few questions that people have. The first one is, how much time is required per week to get up and running? Well, what we're talking about doing here is getting you to the point where you're building $100,000 per year business. And we say that ideally you should have somewhere between 5 to 10 hours per week. 5 would be an absolute minimum. Okay, that would be an absolute minimum that you'd want to spend on this. Okay. What's the short-term earning potential? I've actually got a spreadsheet for you, Money Matrix. Let me show you that. This is the earning calculator here, and you can still see the link on the screen there if you want to go ahead and jump in. But the way that this works, let's see. Let's say that you've got 5, let's say that you are going to launch 1 product per month for 5 months. Now in month 1 you might earn $1,800. Let me show you how this works. If you're making $15 profit per product that you sell, you're making 4 sales per day in month 1, 7 sales per day in month 2, and then 11, you top out at 11 sales. That equates to 1,800 in month 1, 3,150 in month 2, 4,950 in month 3, and then you cap it out. That's for one product, okay? And if you're getting one winner in the first month, you'll have 1,800. You've got 2 products in the second month, that's 4,950. 3 products in the third month, 9,900, and just builds up from there, okay? What other questions do we have here? I'm trying to sign up, how do I get the discount? If you want the $493 discount, Cynthia, you can go to 100kfactory.com/TY. Both options are on 100kfactory.com/TY2, TY2, okay? Are there any additional upsells? Nothing, no upsells at all, so don't worry about that. There's no upsells, there's no other offers. Shirley says, what other costs are there once I'm on the inside? Look, Shirley, the only things that you need to worry about are buying a domain name. You'll need to buy 2 domain names, okay? But just one to begin with. So the first domain name, let's say it's going to cost you about $10 for your domain name. We then start, we select some products that doesn't cost you anything, and we start running these micro ad budgets of maybe around about $3 per day for each product that you're testing, okay? And then you can simply scale from there. So we start with a micro budget. Once you see you're making money, you can scale. So there's not really any other costs to speak of. Now, one thing I did want to say is that, let me just expand the screen again. There's a lot of things that we haven't even spoken about here. For example, we've got a warehouse in the United States, and if you're part of these 20, this is again one of the reasons why we can't take hundreds of people in here. If you're part of the 20 people that jump in right now, you're going to have unlimited access, free access to use our warehouse. It's in North Carolina, okay? We've got a complete blueprint which takes you through all of the different steps of phase 1. We've got best practices sheets, we've got SEO execution plans, and much, much more, okay? So there's no reason why you can't succeed with this. Plenty of other people have succeeded before you. This is a well-oiled machine now, and you can absolutely do it. Siri says, is there a done-for-you website? We don't actually build the website for you, so it's not done for you, but we do have a piece of software, the Command Center, which allows you to install your website at the push of a button, okay? Let's see, what else is there? I'm just seeing what other questions. If you've got another question, guys, please just feel free to type it in the chat box. So we've already said that we're looking at between 5 to 10 hours per week. That's what we budget for this. What else have we got there? Can this work from anywhere in the world? Yes, absolutely, it can work from anywhere in the world. We've got people all over the world that are doing this and doing it very successfully, so it can work for you as well. How long does it take to start making money? That's a good question. So typically what we find is firstly, I mean, it will depend on how fast you want to proceed with the system. Okay, none of the content is drip fed, it's all 100% available to you. So if you're someone that has got time to go through all of the training in the first week, then you could be making money in the first week. I mean, that's a 100% fact. In fact, some people actually do that. But if you want to go through it slowly, step by step by step, that's absolutely fine as well. You can go through it at your own pace here. Do you recommend a supplier? We don't specifically recommend a supplier, but we do have a database of different suppliers available. Would you like to have a look inside the members area now, guys? Just type yes if you'd like to have a look at that, and I can go ahead and actually show you in the members area. Okay, lots of people saying yes, they would like a look, so let me see if I can bring that up here. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm going to pause my screen while I bring this up.
A lot of people are saying yes here, I see. And you know, Aiden, while you bring up your screen, I just want to say that e-commerce is actually where it's at right now, folks. It's in addition to Kindle publishing, this is where I've been putting a lot of my focus in over the last 18 months or so. It's a business. I'm all about lifestyle businesses. As you guys know, if you follow me on Facebook, me and my family, we're constantly traveling, so I need to have businesses that I can operate from literally anywhere on the planet. And e-commerce is one of those businesses, especially the way that Aiden is showing you how to do it here. And along with that, I love the fact that you give them the software. You're providing
Absolutely.
coaching.
It's all included. It's a one-stop shop. What we're actually seeing here, and I'm going to just shift this up a little bit. So guys, if you're ready to jump in, you can go to this link here, 100kfactory.com/Ty2. You've got both different payment options. You've got a payment plan and a one-time discount option there. Now this is the members area that you'll see when you log in. You can see it's a very professional members area. You've got different modules. You'll come to module 1 to begin with, and you've got the 7-step system. You've got tour of the command center and setting up Facebook. Okay. We've also got these action items, so that when you're done, you'll click these little boxes, and you're done, and then you're moving on to module 2. Okay. So you just keep working through like this. You can download all the videos. Everything is here available to you. We've got spreadsheets, absolutely everything. And if I just jump forward a few modules, module 6, you'll see that we've got lots more supplementary information as well. This is the sales success quadrant. That's about a 50-page PDF. We've got lots of different videos where we dive down deeper into everything. So that's a look inside the members area. Over here we are inside the command center. Now one of the things you can do in the command center is look for different products. So what I did was I typed in, I didn't type, I chose from the drop down consumer electronics. I said show me things that cost between $5 to $15, okay, and I hit search. And here you can see it brings me back all kinds of different things here. Now I can sell any of these things. What about this one here? This is a wireless Bluetooth mini speaker. Check that out. Looks pretty cool, right? Now I could add that to my website. Firstly, I might want to save that. So I click that button there. It's going to save it to my special save list. And then I can go ahead and actually add it to my website with the push of a button. Okay, so up here I've got a link which has got all of my stores. That's where I can install my stores. This orders tab is where I can process any orders that come in, and then the marketing tab is where we can do different marketing tasks that we need to do, like create images and things like that. So this is my save list, and if I scroll to the bottom here, you'll see that actually this is an example of the different products that I've added to my save list. So this is an iPhone case here. This is a glove. Okay, if I click this button here, it will publish it on my store. I don't even have to go to my store. I just press one button and it's published. Okay, so you can get access right now, guys, but again, it looks like we've still got 3 spaces left. Susie says, is this realistic or is it making unrealistic goals? Susie, I'm only showing you what our students have been able to do. Okay, I've got a online e-commerce business which earns hundreds of thousands of dollars per month, but most of the screenshots that I've been showing here, like the ones that you can see right now, are from people who have came through our training. Okay, these are real people who have come through our training and are doing amazing things. And if I actually come back to the beginning, you'll see. Actually, let me just show you some of these quickly, because I really think this is important. But these are regular people who are absolutely crushing it. Okay, July 2nd, this person here, $1,400 in one day. Ricardo, he reached $5,000 in income. Jason, over $1,000 per day. We've got countless stories like this. Okay, literally countless stories of people that are absolutely crushing it. And doing amazing things with this. Okay, you can get started right now for $997, and it looks like Cheryl has just jumped in. So Cheryl, congratulations! Yes, this is e-commerce store, Susie. Susie says, so if I want to build $50,000 or $100,000 a day, I could. Well, yeah, of course you could, Susie, but I mean, it's kind of like you've got to learn to walk before you can get to that level. So what I would aim to do is start aiming to earn maybe $50 per day, and then $100 per day, and then $200 per day. Now, $274 per day is $100,000 per year. Okay, so just want to put that in perspective. What other questions does anyone have there? If you've got a question, guys, now is the time to answer it. We are here and we are ready to help. So go ahead and type in any questions that you may have, and I'm going to stay here until we have answered them. Now, we've got Craig. Craig is saying, where do we find the suppliers? We've got a supplier database that you can tap into, Craig. It's got millions of different suppliers in it. Now, we don't have any affiliation with these suppliers, but we do allow you to easily filter through them. Anthony has jumped in. Congratulations, Anthony. That is great. What else do we have here? Just looking through for questions. Nope, there's no other upsells or downsells or anything like that. Everything is included, and I showed you inside the members area a moment ago. So Susie says, this is a scaling business. Thanks for answering my questions. Yep, no problem, Susie. Do you need to have a USA bank account to be able to run this business? No, you don't. You can operate it from anywhere in the world. I asked a question at the beginning of the call, how many people have a PayPal account? And a lot of people said yes, they had PayPal accounts. PayPal is what we primarily use to accept payments. Okay, so if you've got a PayPal account, then like I said at the start, you've already got one piece of the puzzle. You don't need to have a USA business or anything else like that for that matter. Okay. Henry is jumping in. Sherry says, for minimum ad budgets, how many cost per click for $3 budget? I'm not really sure I follow the question, Sherry, but we basically have a $3 per day budget for our ads to begin with. Just seeing if there's any other questions here. Is there an issue of saturation? No, there's not really an issue of saturation, not with the way that we do this, because firstly, one product, just one single product could earn you hundreds of dollars per day, and secondly, not that many people actually know the exact system that we use. Okay. Thirdly, there's literally millions of products out there, and not just millions of products, but there's millions of people around the world who are willing to buy products. We start by targeting United States as where we're going to sell our products, but you can expand anywhere in the world. So there's no chance of saturation. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to recap what we've got here for you one more time, and then we're going to wrap it up. If you're going to jump in the meantime, I'm going to make sure that you are getting that special bonus which we've made available to the first 10 people. But right now what I want to do is recap this. If you are jumping in, just type your name in the chat box. I'll welcome you in, and I'll make sure you're part of that first 20 before this gets shut down. So 3 phases. First phase is quick cash flow. That's phase 1. Phase 2 is about automation, and phase 3 is about expansion. This is your business. You set up a simple website using the command center. I showed you the command center a moment ago. Push a couple of buttons, install your website. On your website, you're going to put products. One of those products might be a photo frame. Okay, you're going to send some traffic using a micro budget to your website, and some of the people that go to your website are going to buy a certain percentage. When they do that, you get paid instantly. You get money in your PayPal account doesn't have to be PayPal, but PayPal is one of the options. After you've got the money inside your PayPal account, you can then pay the supplier, and the supplier will send the product direct to the customer. This is the business model that we're leveraging here. In your first 8 weeks, you could potentially do this. We've had students who've been able to come in and do this over and over again, okay? This is the 7-step system. Choose a product, test profitability, engage your demographic, turn on the traffic machine, and optimize your conversions. You're getting access to the recipe, which is the 100K code, the command center, which is your one-stop dashboard, the week-by-week module training, the 100K converter tools, and the coaching, and also the Facebook group. You're getting access to everything. We've had people like John who built $125,000 of revenue in his first 30 days. These are people that are on the inside. Rob, $10,000 per month. A few people are saying, well, how can I sign up? Can you show me how to sign up? I'm actually going to show you that right now. So let me just pull up my browser here. Just bear with me for one moment, because I want to see how easy it is for you to go ahead and sign up here. So the URL that you need to go to is 100kfactory.com/TY2. Okay, I'm going to go there. 100kfactory.com/TY2. It's going to take you to this page here where you've got 2 options. One option is to pay 3 payments of $997, or the second option is an instant discount, 1 payment of $2,497. Okay, there's a brief summary about our guarantee and everything, and then you can sign up, add to cart. Most people take this option because of the savings. You can then pay with Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, whatever credit card that you've got. If I put this in the United States, for example, I'm showing this in my local currency, but if I put this in US dollars, you'll see the different price, and you'll see you've got MasterCard, Dynastar,
Actually,
American.
Aiden, your screen is still paused.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
Yep.
I completely missed that. I'm just going to go back, and I'm going to show you this again. So this is the page that you're going to go to. These are different options. You can click Add to Cart, and then here you've got the payment page. You can see that I'll put this in US dollars. You can pay with Visa, MasterCard, any of the credit card payments that you may want. PayPal as well, and you'll get instant access, okay, instant access to everything. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's the system. That's how you get signed up. We would love to have you on the inside. You get absolutely everything, all the bonuses, and you can start immediately. So if you've got any last minute questions, now is the time to do it. We'd love to be able to answer any last minute questions that you may have. Ty, do you have any other questions that you need answered here? It looks like we've been covering most of them here, I think, now.
You know, it looks like we got most questions here. I did see, let's see, there was one person was having an issue paying using PayPal, but I think you guys on that. So if you guys are having any issues, you know, you can send an email over to support@blueprintcentral.com. Is that it?
That's correct. Yeah.
Blueprintcentral.com. The other thing that I want to mention is write down the URL right now. So if you haven't gotten in, I know some of you might have to talk to your business partner or your spouse or your significant. So you don't want to lose that URL once we close out this webinar. So write that down right now. The other thing is, though, you risk not being able to get in because we did cap this thing off at 20, right? So, and that's going to be it, whether you're watching this live or the replay.
Hey Ty, just want to say one thing. I have noticed that while you're talking, another couple of people have jumped in. We've actually gone past 20, so I think what we can do is we can make it available to 30 people. I'll sort out the logistics for that at my end, but we can allow 30 people to come in, so there
You sure that that's going to work on your end?
There might be some more people that can jump in now, or if someone is seeing a replay or something, then we can make sure that that works as well.
Perfect. So 30, if you get to that 100kfactory.com/Ty2 or Ty, and you see that it says sold out, then it's sold out. But he's just opened it up for another 10 people there, folks, and it looks like we're slightly over 20, so it's about 9 slots left right now. So go in, jump in. You'll get everything that Aiden spoke about, the bonuses, and this is the way to go. Like I said, e-commerce is where you want to be. It's a huge business. It's something that you could do from literally anywhere, right? Doesn't matter what country you're in right now. I think Aiden is out in Argentina, are you?
Argentina, yeah.
Yeah, he's in Argentina, and his partner is here in North Carolina where I am. So
exactly, yep.
Literally doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Right.
Siri, just to confirm, you do have 2 options. You've got a split payment plan, so 3 payments of $997, or one-time payment of $2,497. So you've got those 2 options available to you. All right, well, I think that pretty much wraps up. There is a huge bonus for the people that do jump in, and I'm going to be watching for the people that come in. We're going to make sure you get the VIP support and access to everything. You'll be able to contact me once you're in the members area, and I'll be able to help you and our team of expert coaches to move forward here. So Ty, thank you so much for putting this on with such a wonderful group of people. Hopefully everyone's got some benefit from this, whether you've signed up or not. Hopefully you understand more about what this business model is now, and I'd just encourage everyone here to pursue it at some point, because it's an opportunity that's not going anywhere, and it's a great way that you can get started building an online business. So Ty, thank you so much once again.
Absolutely. Good to have you.
All right, we'll talk soon, guys. Have a great evening.
Have a good one.
Bye for now.